Hi everyone, I'm going to demonstrate the canoe method of how to make a grandma stocking. You're going to need a stocking that's been embellished. It has batting on the back and embellishment on the front. You'll need the back to the stocking, which has a label sewn on it that says made with love by grandma. You're going to have a cuff that has a cross on it, and the cross is on there to show the children that Jesus loves them. And we have a loop to hang the stocking, and we have lining. So let's get started. First thing you do is you take your front and you pin your cuff on the top just to hold it in place. You take your back. It already has a label saying Grandma's made with love by grandma on it, and I'm going to pin a loop on the back. I pin it about 3/4 of an inch to an inch away from the right side, and the raw edges are together at the top. Now I'm going to take the lining and put one lining over the top of the back. I like to start with the back first. And I'm going to sew right along the top, about 3/8 inch from the edge. Then I'm going to pick up the front that has a cuff on it, lay the lining over the top of that, and it'll be right sides together. If you do have a printed fabric on your lining, you want right sides together. And I continue sewing that across the top. Again, about 3/8 of an inch from the top. Now I open it up, and I'm going to top stitch. The raw edge is going to go towards the lining. I'm going to sew as close as I can to the back of the stocking and the front. Lay it out here, and this is where you can see that this is the canoe that we have here. So I have the back and the front. I'm going to put them on top of each other. Excuse me, before I do that, I want to be sure and pin this cuff corner away, because when I sew the seam, I don't want the corner to get caught in the stitching. I'm going to put the back over the front. Then I'm going to pin all the way around like this and sew the two together. What I like to do when I'm pinning is I like to put a red pin right here at the very end by the foot or the heel, so I know where to stop stitching. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to stitch all the way around, and I'm going to stop here. This is an important part for me. I like to make sure that my seams are matched up here at the sides while I'm stitching around. I'm coming up on the end of this heel, and as I said before, I put a red pin in there to remind me where to stop. The reason I want to stop is I want to make sure I have a hand width for me to go in and turn this stocking inside out. I back stitch at the beginning and at the end just to support that. Now I'm going to clip the edges. Or the curves, I should say. 1, 2, 3. She doesn't need to see all this. Now that I've sewn the two pieces together, I'm going to stick my hand in the 4-inch opening that I left at the heel. Put my hand all the way through, grab the toe, turn it inside out. I'll want to remove my pins as soon as I get this smoothed out a little bit. This is my loop pin and my cuff pins, and you see why they were pinned aside, so they didn't get caught in the side seams. Open this all the way up. I go to the opening and I just finger press that so it's closed. Now that I've sewn the 4-inch closure here, or the opening here, I'm going to put the lining inside the stocking, and then I'll get this all figured out here and show you our beautiful new stocking. I am going to press it, and I'm going to press it on the back side. I don't want to destroy any of the embellishments, and they could be destroyed with the heat of the iron. Okay. And there you go. There's another one of Grandma's stockings.
Some of the supplies that you need for making a Christmas stocking can be obtained from the Grandma Stocking Guild when attending a workshop. Dates and times are listed on the website. Also, directions for making the stockings can be found there.